about it, where we are hitting you with the fucking hottest topics of the news, and we're gonna talk about it.
Let's talk about it on everything.
We're gonna have your guests, AZ the Kinfolk, and you got Ghost with a 6, Never with a O, and we gonna talk about some shit, dude.
What are we talking about?
AZ, man, you the one with the site.
Yo, so you know the hottest topic in the news. It's not the hottest.
What is it? What is it?
We're gonna talk about Brittney Griner, the basketball player.
Brittney Griner.
She's locked up in Russia.
Russia.
She's a basketball player locked up in Russia right now.
Oh,
for a vape pen.
A vape pen? Are we talking the normal nicotine, or are we talking a little bit of the doobie resin?
There's probably some doobie in there.
Oh, okay. Now, for those of y'all who don't know,
she might be a political at war.
Weed. Weed.
Let's go.
Hashish, any form of weed is illegal in Russia and punishable up to 10 years.
A lot of these countries have that. It's like that though. Like even dude. Like the Middle East, like people is stricter laws, and a lot of
Egypt, 25 years.
These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about America because we like this shit. We like this.
In my country, we don't get high.
We don't know. Not even they get high. They don't give a fuck about America. Yeah. America is like, yo, you guys are a piece of shit country.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
What's going on with this Brittney Griner terror?
So, all right. So let me expand on it. It says WNBA player Brittney Griner sentenced to 9.5 years in Russian jail for drug smuggling, just for a vape pen.
Drug smuggling.
Caught with a vape cartridge with hashish oil. After 6 months of being in jail, finally was charged with drugs and smuggling. Now, them 6 months, nobody knew what the fuck was going on with her. Nobody even knew. Everybody thought she just vanished. But this is the whole time.
She was detained in Russia.
Now, if this is the whole time with her.
Now,
with
if you
Russia
look on
and Ukraine.
the video, Brittney Griner, she's a pretty big woman.
Yeah,
she's the second woman to dunk on the WNBA.
She's pretty
tall. Let me just put some respect on her name.
She's really tall.
She is the second woman. You fact check me on this. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she is the second woman in the WNBA to dunk a ball in the basket. Right?
So?
And, I've done some research on this shit. I've been looking on it. You know that she was the only woman that was searched? No one else was searched.
All right, so hold on, let me finish this. It says, after 6 months of being in jail, finally was charged with drug and smuggling. Griner pled guilty. She just pled guilty probably this week, right?
Yeah.
All right. Biden stepped in and issued a prisoner swap with Russia. Joe Biden called the verdict this is just another sign to the world what we already knew. Russia is wrongfully detaining Brittney. The team at the White House did not comment, however, if this is Russia's way of trying to teach America a lesson.
So I think it's pretty clear. We are not a political channel on everything that we love.
Not at all.
But we gonna talk some shit. We all know what's going on with Russia.
Russia, Ukraine.
We all know what's going on with Russia, the Ukraine, the fucking China, North Korea, whatever.
So you think she's a prisoner of war? Like, all right, let's arrest her.
I think she's setting an example. I think Putin is sitting there saying,
I think so too.
In my country, we don't get high.
No.
In my country, we are disciplined.
No.
You will learn.
I think it's deep.
American.
I think it's deeper than that.
You think so?
It's way deeper than that.
Speak on it.
Because listen, for a vape pen, come on. 9 years for a vape pen?
It ain't like it's flour. It ain't like she's having a whole ounce in a boxing glove.
No.
Nah.
The whole and we could go on conspiracy theory on this.
We could, but that's
the
for
whole-
a different. That's for a different topic.
The whole Ukraine and Russia, the whole
Debacle.
the war situation with them, and we are allies with Ukraine,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So them having a piece of America, a notable piece of America, because I mean she's not a LeBron, but she's close to.
No, but she's still an American.
She's still American, close to a symbol of America.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
For this outrageous lengthy time, and then mind you, you know, third world countries, they don't give a fuck about America,
Mhm.
so they will make an example out of
Of course.
right.
Yeah.
So I think this is all a reach just to humble
America.
or just to have a sitting with
Just
America.
to kind of have Biden by the balls type thing.
Yeah,
Well,
to
keep in
have
mind,
a deal,
Russia-
to have
Russia-
a deal going
Well,
on.
keep in mind, if you know, you know. Russia also is keeping Snowden very, very, very safe. So,
Yeah, and
you
we know Snowden was Snowden.
but
was-
you know, there was also a thing that I found out that, you know, Biden was considering doing a prisoner swap.
Okay.
And
with who though? Because who
you
do
know,
we have?
from what I'm looking at, it's supposedly an arms dealer. Now, how do you feel about that? Now, I don't know this for 100% fact.
Okay.
This is just what one or two news outlets have said.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? An arms dealer that was Russian being traded for a WNBA basketball player.
At the end of the day, bring her home. I think this is unjust.
Bring her home.
This is unjust. Whatever it needs to be done, because a vape pen. Come on, really. Let's keep this honestly factual. Like, I mean, what she did was have a vape pen with oil. She smoked, big deal. But you know, there is certain laws when you're not in America that you really have to abide by. But at the end of the day, I think this is unjust. Bring her home. Free her. Free this woman. Free her.
Free Brittany Griner.
Free Britney.
Hashtag free Brittany Griner.
Hashtag free Britney Griner.
And can I also just say, you know, I understand, you know, the whole war on drugs thing. We'll get to this in a later video.
Yeah, this is not
Make
even
sure
correlated.
make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell for the
Hit the
notifications.
bell for the notifications, please.
But you know, I understand on some things, you know, cocaine, meth, heroin, weed is not a performance enhancing drug.
It's not. It's a gateway, but
It's not. Listen, I have done many things on weed. I graduated with honors, and I can honestly say I attest to this. I every day going to school was high, and I passed. So it's not a performance enhancing drug.
But we're not even speaking on the faculties of being high. We're not speaking on your faculties when you're high. We're just, this is that, and this is what I'm saying. This is.
It's not a performance enhancing drug. It's not a gate.
I don't think
you could consider it a gateway drug, right?
But we're not even speaking with this case. We're not even speaking it as being a drug of choice, of being enhanced, or this is. We're speaking of this. This is more political. This
of
is
wrongful imprisonment.
This is a bargaining chip of, you know what I'm saying? This is
Yes.
not even, this is
Yes.
deeper than your knowledge, my knowledge of what everybody, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
I feel like
It doesn't have nothing to do with weed.
Yeah, because I feel like at this point this could be a big bargaining chip.
It is a
with
bargaining
Russia.
chip.
This is basically Putin's being like, yes, we got you by the balls. Make your move.
This is a huge bargaining chip, and
Yeah.
we'll see if it plays out in our I'm definitely sure she's not going to serve 9 years in Russia. I'm sure of it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, AZ, with how they treated her on trial. I know. Have you watched any of the videos?
I have not.
So, this woman is about. She's taller than the both of us.
I know.
She's a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
This woman was in a cage where she had to punch her neck.
Yeah.
She literally was apologizing to her team, her family, her country. I feel like Russia, at this point, again, we are not a political channel, but I feel like Russia at this point is showing, yeah, we got the biggest dick in the universe right now. Make your move.
But like I said, I don't feel like this is gonna carry out. She's not gonna spend nine years.
No, she's definitely not, because
I think it's gonna work out into the favor of U.S. I think
most definitely
she will be able to come home. I think right now it's the climate of the whole war of Ukraine and Russia, and it is a bargaining chip because we are the middlemen between that situation. You know, we supplied Ukraine. Yeah. So I think that this is just a consequence of that, and at the end of the day, we will see. You know, we will have the end of the stick where we will be justified, and she will come home. Free Brittney Griner.
We hashtag free Brittney Griner. We are sending all the positivity, love, and respect and energy to Brittney Griner and her family.
Salute you, Queen.
Salute. You know, we hope you're doing well.
Word. Stand tall, you be alright.
Stand tall, 10 toes down, man. Don't let them keep you down, bro.
Word.
But you know, we'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But
definitely.
You know.
What else? So
straying away from that ordeal.
Yeah.
Like that's so again.
So we got another
free Brittney Griner.
We got another topic that's always been in the news for a few years now.
What we got?
You know, this is a definitely hot topic that's been going on within the culture or the black community. Breonna Taylor's death.
Hope Breonna Taylor. Oh, it's getting real fucking hot in here.
So we know what happened with Breonna Taylor.
For those of y'all who do not know, Breonna Taylor was murdered. And for those of y'all who do not know, and you guys can fact check me on it. Again, we are not scientists. We are not deep researchers. We just know what we know. We know a little bit about everything. On everything. So, if you guys don't know, if you guys have been living under a rock, Breonna Taylor was a woman who, mind you, was an EMT that was murdered under a drug raid gone wrong. And the reason why she was murdered was because police had fired excessively through not only a window but a sliding screen door.
Okay.
I believe it was 10 times. And the only reason why the police say that she was murdered was because her boyfriend fired on an officer. Now, mind you, these were officers that had went in under a warrant, a false warrant, and had went in and had trespassed because they did not announce who they were. And we're just assuming everything was okay. So, you know, I cannot speak for everybody, but as a person who does not exactly like everybody, if someone breaks into my house unannounced, listen, I'm gonna take the heaviest thing possible, and I'm gonna bash your face in.
You're gonna feel some type.
I'm gonna feel a type of way. But what's going on with Breonna Taylor? Because unfortunately, this woman was murdered. And she was an EMT. This woman had her autopsy done at the same place that she volunteered her services as an EMT. And I just want to say, like, the highest respects and regards to Breonna Taylor and her family.
Definitely.
Like,
rest in peace.
Like, hashtag say her name. Like, that's all that needs to be said about
So
that.
let me.
But what's going on?
I'm gonna
AG?
expand on it. So it says Justice Department bringing federal charges into 4 active police officers having to do with Breonna Taylor's death. Officers accused of falsifying documents along with the search warrant of her home. Accused of lying to cover up their mistakes. After about drug raid 2 years ago, Breonna Taylor was fatally shot after a drug raid gone wrong. This woman was an EMT. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland pressing federal charges on all 4 officers. Like, really? Like, how long? You should have been done this. Sergeant Cal Meany, whatever his name is.
Cal Meany, Sergeant Cal Meany.
Detective
we
Joshua,
don't put it on everything. We saying the names. We don't care.
Detective Joshua Jensen, Kelly Goodlett.
Detective Kelly Goodlett.
3 of the 4 officers knew that the search warrant last probable cause.
Lacked probable cause.
Last probable. Sorry.
It's alright.
That's how. It's allegedly that the 2 detectives met up in a garage to cover up their lives. Prosecutors said that the officers that executed the warrant knew nothing about the false affidavit. Former Officer Brett Hankerson had been acquitted on state charges. It's not being charged with excessive force and firing 10 shots through a window and sliding glass door in Breonna Taylor's home.
Now, I'm a person who, I've shot a couple guns, never shot anybody. But I know that a bullet does a significant amount of damage to the human body. I know that, cops are supposed to have a warning shot. Leg, shoulder. I don't know. I don't know. But 10 times, I'm sorry. But even past 5 bullets to any human being, I feel is overkill. And I'm putting this on wax on everything that I love.
Listen, it's been documented for years now that police use excessive force.
Yes.
Especially on the black community.
Yes.
I mean, it's without a doubt.
And it's not just toward the black. It was always toward the black community.
Always.
Right? If you look, they used to stick German shepherds back when in the segregation times, and then and then it led back into not only black but also brown people. Right?
But now we are the most discriminated against, especially
most definitely
within the eyes of the police force. They are always,
especially black police officers. I feel.
Excuse me.
I feel like okay. So this could bring a lot of heat on Ghost with a 6, never with a put some respect on my name. But I feel like black officers, not all of them, some of them, majority of them, I feel like they are ones to put the extra emphasis. Thank you. On force.
I mean, I don't.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I do understand, but I don't know a situation where there has been a black. I mean, I'm sure.
I'm sure there has been.
No. I'm not going to say I'm not aware because I've seen videos, but throughout the years, and we're not going to just because it's going on for years where there's if you go in the city, there's factions of police departments that police their own community.
Yeah.
So you got the Chinese, the Asians that police their own community. You have the Italians that police their own
community. You have the blacks that police their own community. Puerto Ricans. No. You wouldn't say blacks police their own community?
Absolutely not. There's not a black station of police men that police black people that police their own community, that has the knowledge of policing their own community. No, there is not.
Okay. Okay.
There is not.
I rock with it.
It's
Speak
not.
on it. Speak on it. Elaborate.
It's not. It's a white person from Oklahoma, and I'm just
We're just picking a state.
Oklahoma that's policing a place in and I'm from Brooklyn originally. I'm from CI, but there's a person from Oklahoma policing an area in Bed-Stuy.
You gonna get some.
He doesn't know anything.
Especially with the whole Southern hospitality.
No,
thing.
fuck the Southern hospitality. There's no Southern hospitality. These motherfuckers they're trained. They have, like, if you're trained to, you're a foreign. You're an alien to this community.
Yeah.
You don't know the personality. You don't know the interpersonality. You don't know that Miss Jenkins do this, and you don't know that
Mr. Lopez is how he moves every day.
So you don't have the intelligence,
the knowledge,
the emotional intelligence of that community to police that area.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go into that area aggressive.
Exactly.
Because this is what you're taught, that we are all scumbags. This is what you're taught. Brown and black is all scumbags. Don't let up. Don't do this because these motherfuckers might shoot you, kill you, stab you, do whatever, disrespect you, whatever. They're trained with this, knowing that if a black or Spanish person is trained, knowing he came out of, and don't get me wrong, because there's people that are just bad people.
Yeah.
You know?
And listen, we're not saying all cops are bad.
Right.
Cops.
We're not saying all cops.
There's
some good cops.
Listen, I have had some great interactions with police.
Me too.
I have had also some bad interactions with police officers.
I'm not here to.
So listen, we're not saying that.
I'm not shitting on the cops that are good.
That all cops are bad or all cops are good. We're just saying there are some people that take the honor of the badge and actually protect and serve. And there are some people that take the honor of the badge and they feel like they should punish and enslave.
Right.
That's all we're saying.
Right.
But continue, AZ.
So yeah, so back on this Breonna Taylor ordeal, that was excessive force.
That was major excessive force.
And it's been going on for years.
You know, it's been
excessive force.
You know,
the kid who just got shot with the water pellet gun, just like a few weeks ago.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something that happened like years ago.
No,
Tamir Rice.
No, it's few weeks ago. A kid got shot by police.
Not even a correction.
A correctional
officer. Do you know who
officer.
Tamir Rice is?
No,
So Tamir Rice was I don't know his exact age, but I'm gonna say he was a 6-year-old boy. I actually.
Oh yeah. This happened in Cleveland or something.
Yes. And he had
familiar with the story.
Pellet gun, and he was shot to death.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the story.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was gunned down. A young black boy.
But this is stories.
This happened recently.
The stories go on and on and on and on again.
Yeah,
and we're not saying this is not a platform to. We're not a political platform.
This is definitely not.
We're not bashing. We're not bashing
the police.
But we are. We are.
We're just talking.
No, we are upon like the symptoms of self-destructions and outer destruction. Like we self-destruct as well, but we also get the outer destruction.
So I think what you're saying is what we're doing to us eternally is going to eventually leak out on the outside.
Well, what's happening internally is also happening externally because there's no unity. So when
you feel like there's no unity,
Yeah, that's absolutely. It's not. I don't. It's not a feeling. It's a fact that we do not stick together. Like you don't see any.
Nobody
of this,
knows their neighbors.
but you don't see any of this havoc and destruction within other cultures. Do you? Jewish?
No, that's true. That's true.
The Jewish community, the Asian community, in South.
That's true.
What other community do you see that's going under destruction of drugs, killings, all types of anarchy?
Yeah.
Like name a you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's only with us to fix our own self. Not to say this is justifiable that what happened to Breonna Taylor is not justifiable at all.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying?
But listen, how we conduct ourselves in the streets and how we conduct ourselves in everyday life should be the prime example of how we carry ourselves and how we want people to treat ourselves. And I feel like I'm talking to little children, but treat people the way you want to be treated.
Right.
Like, it's really not that hard. It's a lot cheaper to be yourself than to put on a mask and to play Mardi Gras for the day. Listen, stop it. Stop. It's a lot cheaper to be yourself. Take off the mask. Stop.
Yo, that energy, once you take off that, the energy of fronting is way less.
Because I feel like you realize.
Motherfuckers just be playing their whole facade, man.
For real, dude. Like, people are literally marks of their facade. Like, people will literally be like, I'm the baddest motherfucker. And, bro, you a Pop-Tart, bro. You all hard on the inside. Are hard on the outside. Mind you, you're covered with sprinkles.
Soft,
but on the inside, you mushy and gushy, just like the rest of us.
Yo, so yeah. But yeah, so this will be further discussed.
This will be further discussed.
I'm sure
amongst many videos.
Yes, I'm sure if you listening and if you are listening to the news, you're hearing about it. So
most definitely,
just be conscious of your surroundings. Be conscious of your children. Be conscious of you as a whole. Be aware. Uplift. Send positivity.
And carry yourself with respect, yo. Like,
understand the value of the next man and yourself, because we are valuable human beings.
And remember that every one of our listeners, sharers, and subscribers, remember that you guys are fucking legends and icons. Carry yourselves with all amounts of respects. Alright, carry yourself like the most uplifting 5-star general soldier. Alright, we will definitely be keeping you guys up to date on the Breonna Taylor and
Brittany Griner.
The Brittany Griner case.
Word.
Alright, make sure you guys go like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for the notifications. Make sure you share this with 5 people that you hate or that you love.
Tell somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that tells somebody
that
knows somebody.
Exactly. And remember that we the jack of all trades. We the master of none.
On everything.
On everything
Salute.
that we love. Salute.